Okay, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Life Made Easy. Today, guys, got sort of a fun iPhone sort of video, and I'll talk a little bit about the channel right now. So I put out a poll on YouTube to ask you guys if you were interested in smartphone videos. I got a pretty good response. I got like practically 50 votes on it, so pretty decent sample size. And I got 63% saying they love the idea of it. I have done smartphone videos in the past, just like minor reviews here and there, not really focused on like news and stuff, or maybe I'd talk about like the new iPhone that came out, which is what I'm going to do in this video here today. 10% said they're not a fan, and then 27% said that it's okay, but they like other stuff as well. So I was thinking of doing maybe a combination of talking about new smartphone news, really niching down on the channel, like really growing a strong like smartphone interested community, where I talk about new smartphone news that comes out, new releases, new technology in the smartphone space, stuff like that. Really niche down and like really focus on a single sort of technology. If it doesn't work, I'll switch to something else. Maybe I'll go broader. However, I just want to like do a little test run to see how it goes. I have a lot of Xbox fans on this channel, and that's why they're not really interested in other sort of tech news and reviews and stuff like that. But I thought I'd give it a shot. And then I could also do smartphone reviews. If companies want to send me out smartphones to review, I'd be happy to do so. I did several for New Mobile, their G5 and then their G1 or something like that. I did that in the past. I thought that was a blast getting smartphones sent out to me. That was honestly one of my biggest goals for the channel. And if you guys like this audio and video quality, just let me know. I'm using a new webcam and my old Fifine microphone, USB mics. I think it sounds pretty good with the filters on, especially. So, yeah, with that said, let's move into the discussion of the iPhone 12. iPhone 12 recently got announced at Apple's keynote event this year. Very good presentation, I have to say. The transitions, especially when they move from speaker to speaker, it was cool. And they were in a variety of different locations. But I think the main thing that I was interested in, even though I'm not an Apple fan, was the new HDR video recording. HDR, whenever you watch sort of HDR content on YouTube or on Netflix, it looks 10 times better than non-HDR content. You can definitely tell the difference. And the fact that you can now record that on a smartphone is pretty insane. I don't know how the quality is going to hold up. iPhones tend to have some of the best video quality, so we'll see. And I like the new design. I like the 5S sort of squarish rectangular design. I think it looks a little nicer than the iPhone 11 and before then. New processor, new graphics, power, improved cameras. Not really, to be honest. Didn't touch on that too much. But the main thing I want to talk about in this video was the missing feature from their new iPhones. And obviously with COVID, everyone has to wear masks now. And with that, it only has Face ID. And they didn't announce any Touch ID with these releases when pretty sure they added on a new iPad Air, because that one didn't have Face ID. And Touch ID is pretty cheap to manufacture compared to Face ID. So I don't know why they didn't do this. And it has been a problem. I know there was an update with iOS 13 that tried to make it easier to scan faces when people have masks on. But if that's the only way to unlock your phone and it has that much difficulty when you're wearing a mask and it can't recognize who you are, that poses a major problem. Because that's going to add on time every time you unlock your phone, and that time's going to accumulate over time. And then you look back, it's a couple seconds, or probably like in the tens of seconds, like 20-30 seconds every day of wasted time trying to unlock your phone that accumulates every year. And then you find out that you've just wasted like a lot of time just attempting to get into your phone when you could have been doing something productive. I know that's a really weird argument, and that's kind of like exaggerating it, but it is a pain if you can't just get into your phone instantly. And I think Touch ID is honestly one of the best features to have during COVID times, because like my S9 has it. If I want to unlock the phone, just put my finger here, unlocks instantly. I don't mess around with facial unlock too much. I use the iris scanner in the face unlock combination called the intelligence scan for a little while. I liked it, but I honestly just prefer fingerprint on the back. But yeah, it's a major issue, and I think that they either need to improve it with software, or honestly, I think they should have just included it. And maybe, and this was honestly the best time to do it. Like, it's right during the middle of COVID season, and I don't know if COVID's going to be as relevant next year. So will we ever see Touch ID come back? I mean, we saw it on the iPad. I don't know why they didn't just bring it on the iPhone. It's pretty cheap to manufacture. Fingerprint sensors are not cheap. I'm sorry, are not expensive. I said that wrong. I think they could have done it. But yeah, that's going to be a major issue when unlocking your device and just holding it up and not being able to read your device, because a lot of features on iOS now use Face ID to make payments and stuff. And if you can't do it in public, when you're at the grocery store checkout using Face ID to use Apple Pay and you can't get it to work, well, that's a problem. It's a problem. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Kept it short and sweet. I'll leave a link down to the article that talks about this. It goes pretty in depth on it. Interesting article. So yeah, look forward to more smartphone videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Make sure to subscribe and like, hit that notification bell if you're excited.